with Madonna at the mansion on the hill. Wake up with our gorgeous Queen Madonna. Good morning to you.
Thank you, and welcome to Mornings with Madonna on a happy Wednesday. Today we are standing in front of the Carriage House doors, which are nowadays quite a rarity.
Is it because they don't make carriage houses anymore, Grandma?
Well, partly, Cliffy Pooh, but mostly because carriage houses were converted into garages, and carriage doors just aren't great for automobiles.
Yeah, Grandma, you can't use a remote.
Oh no, Cliffy Pooh, it's not that. It's that cars, especially older cars, were much bigger than carriages. Carriages were typically made to be small and lightweight, and cars were much heavier and wider. It became difficult or impossible to squeeze a car through these carriage house doors.
Especially up this big hill and at an angle off the driveway, Grandma.
That's right, Cliffy Pooh, and tomorrow on Throwback Thursday, we will hear Olivia explain those difficulties with the drive.
But this hill we are sitting on up into the carriage house, why was it so steep, Grandma?
That's a great question, Cliffy Pooh. In 1906, the Carpenters started putting cars into the carriage house with the carriages. Now in those days, the cars were high like carriages, so they didn't have a problem on the abrupt slope. But that slope did not exist in 1887. In 1906, the floor of the carriage house was raised by nearly a foot to accommodate a turntable to help jockey the cars and carriages around to get in and out of the carriage house. But there was another difference between the carriages and cars that these doors had to accommodate. Can you imagine what it was from this picture of a carriage, Cliffy Pooh?
Oh, well, yeah, the guy is so high, Grandma.
That's right, Cliffy Pooh. The coachman sat way up high to be able to see over the horses, which meant that the clearance into the carriage house needed to be greater. So carriage house doors are narrower and taller than typical garage doors. This led to most owners doing away with their original carriage house doors. They also typically did away with their hitching posts too. But here are some nice ones. Hitching posts used to be all over downtown and along residential streets to allow you to park your carriage. Here at the carriage house, they were used to hitch and unhitch your team of horses. And that's the carriage house doors. Stay tuned for a few bonus picks at the end. Cliffy, you've been a great help on this episode. Go in my purse, get $1, and treat yourself. And we hope you will tune in tomorrow to listen to Olivia on Mornings with Madonna.
Mornings with Madonna is 300 days. Will be 300 ways to see 300 Clifton.